Hi there, everybody. Russ Lewis in the KHOU newsroom just after 2:30 here on a Tuesday afternoon. I want to give you some updates here on some of the stories we see you clicking on, specifically with coronavirus, COVID-19. And we can let you know on the state level, we heard from Governor Abbott today. He is activating the National Guard, the Texas National Guard, to help with the coronavirus response. We don't know exactly what form that will take yet, what those soldiers will be doing, but they will be used as needed. We do know that there are 64 confirmed cases across 19 counties in Texas and one death now, a man in his 90s from Matagorda County. In case you missed it, President Trump and his team held about a 90-minute press conference this morning with all kinds of updates, and you see Treasury Secretary there, Steve Mnuchin, at the podium, and a lot of the news came from him today. He stepped in to talk about a stimulus package that may top $1 trillion. And what was interesting that came out of this, and that you may be interested in, is this is possibly going to include some form of payment from the government, a check to millions and millions of Americans. We don't know the exact amount, $500, $1,000, maybe more per family. Not well-to-do families, but middle class and lower income families struggling through this, kind of keep Americans spending, keep the economy from going south too badly from all of this. So he also talked about relief for small businesses and the airline industry. The president talked about that yesterday, just saying that this is not their fault and they will have a backstop from the federal government to keep the airlines in business, because they're going to lose tens of billions of dollars with so many people not flying and all these travel restrictions around the country and the world. The House, as you know, has already passed a bill that is awaiting Senate approval now, that includes guaranteed sick pay for a lot of people, also free coronavirus testing and emergency food. So we'll see where that goes in the Senate. The Senate is in session despite these restrictions on large gatherings. The Senate's trying to get some work done on some of these bills. So the stock market does appear to like this. We had a huge drop yesterday that you saw, and investors trying to get back some of that money today. As soon as the president and Treasury Secretary started talking about the stimulus package, stocks headed up this morning even more this afternoon. Right now I can tell you, with about an hour and a half until the closing bell, we have the Dow Jones up about 4% and the S&P up almost 5%. Dow Jones up more than 800 points at this point. Not close to what it lost yesterday, but at least not going down any more than it did. A couple other quick updates here. Macy's and Nordstrom stores will be closing starting tomorrow through March 31st. So just about 2 weeks of closures for all Macy's stores and Nordstrom as well. And they have different stores. There's Nordstrom Rack. There are some different kinds of Macy's stores. Bloomingdale's also owned by that company. All of those will be closed across the board here for a couple of weeks. And Amazon announcing, because a lot of people are ordering, right, that company is only going to accept at its warehouses deliveries of medical supplies, cleaning equipment, and household goods. So that's all of the deliveries that the Amazon warehouses will be accepting. So what does that mean? Well, it means that maybe you'll be able to start getting some of that stuff that they're sold out of if you need it delivered to you. But it'll also mean that if you want something else that they're out of at the warehouse, they're not going to get it anytime soon. In fact, these restrictions are going to stay in place until at least April 5th. So if you're ordering anything other than those items from Amazon, it better already be in the warehouse so they can get it to your house. Otherwise, it's going to be a while before it's delivered from an outside vendor to a local warehouse to get it to you. So keep that in mind. If you see something, I don't know, electronics, maybe some clothing, something like that, if it's out, maybe out for a while. So letting you know. What we're doing on KHOU.com is, in our mobile app, is a great thing. If you want to stay up to date on all these little nuggets of information, and they're coming out, by the minute in a lot of cases, it's good to go to the website or download the mobile app. And when you download the mobile app, the KHOU mobile app, you want to turn on the notifications. So when the president starts speaking, or the governor, or we get local updates from the mayor or one of the county judges, we send an alert to your phone, and then if you want to, you can tune in and watch it live so you don't miss any of this important information that's coming out just, again, it's hard to keep up. It's happening by the minute, but we're keeping a good log of it on our website and on the mobile app, just showing you the information as it comes in, the things that are closed, the new cases, all the different things that are happening with this virus. We're keeping you posted just as quickly as we can, and that's a great way to keep in touch. So also the weather, I'll just tell you quickly about that. Not a lot going on here, but Blake wanted me to let you know that we're warm and dry here for the next couple of days, and then starting on Friday, he says the cold front moves in, and we're talking about significantly lower temperatures, 15, 20 degrees, and a good chance of rain for a lot of us as well. So Blake's working on his forecast right now. He'll be joining us on the 411. That's coming up here in about 90 minutes, and we have a lot of new information for you as well. We'll see you on the TV side at 4 o'clock. I'm Russ Lewis. Have a great afternoon, everybody. Stay safe. We'll talk to you soon.